This is radioonfire.com. Yours truly, Diamond K, in here. Thank you for joining me. Of course, I'm broadcasting from the Radio on Fire studios here in Baltimore, Maryland. This Sunday, Baltimore Music Awards going down. You can watch that from your phone, from your mobile device. radioonfire.com will be streaming at 12 noon. The 8th annual Baltimore Music Awards. So, here in Baltimore, people talk about violence. They talk about, the murder rate and things of such. And these things are significant. So I don't want people out here thinking that I take the murder rate here in Baltimore, the rate of violence. Don't think that I take it lightly, because I don't. I take it seriously. And speaking of serious, next week here in Baltimore, they are going to have a gun buyback going on in an attempt to curb some of the violence in the city. They are having this gun buyback thing going on. So I have mixed feelings about it. Now, I understand why they're doing it. This is not debatable. I understand why they're doing it. And, many places have tried this method of crime reduction. Is that what we're going to call it? Is it really, though? Is it really a method of crime reduction or not? That is something that I've debated in my mind, whether or not it really is going to have an impact on violence in the city of Baltimore. So for 3 days next week, as I said, 3 days next week here in Baltimore, they are going to have a gun buyback program going on. You have a gun, you can sell it. You can sell it to the police here in Baltimore. In theory, the concept sounds crazy, right? Why would the police want these guns? They say they want to get guns off the street. So they're going to be offering as low as $25, as high as $500 to anybody who wants to sell their guns to the police department here in Baltimore. So 3 days, December 17th, 12 noon, 8 p.m. at Shake and Bake, which is 1601 Pennsylvania Avenue. Then on December 19th, 12 noon, 8 p.m., McElderly Park Community Center, 611 North Montford Avenue. And then the final day, December 21st, noon to 8 p.m. at Perkins Square Baptist Church, 2500 Edmondson Avenue. So I saw the announcement today. Leaders here in Baltimore are returning to this old strategy in their effort to reduce gun violence. The mayor, Catherine Pugh, the interim police commissioner, Gary Tuggle, laid out the schedule that I've just outlined and the parameters when they made their announcement earlier today. The basic notion is that if they cut the number of guns in circulation, they will also cut violent crime. I don't agree that will cut violent crime. I mean, you want to take guns off the street, you got extra money to throw around. This will get some guns off the street, but usually these people that are selling these guns have other guns, right? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe they have other guns. There's no evidence showing that a gun buyback program is effective at reducing violence. City leaders say that gun buyback is another tool in the toolbox. Might work 2 times, might save 2 people. If you save 2 lives, is it worth it? Yes. Yes. It's been 6 years since Baltimore held their last gun buyback. The mayor said, "For me, it's more than enough is enough. We've got to get guns off our streets. Innocent people are being killed. Folks are being caught up in crossfires," said the mayor. So does she think that these 3 days offering $25 for a high cap magazine, $100 for revolvers, pump and bolt action weapons, $200 for semi-automatic weapons, and $500 for full automatic weapons? Now, the interim police commissioner said, if you want to say it's a premium or semi-automatic versus revolvers, well, yes, we are saying that, because those are the weapons disproportionately in our violent crimes. That's what he says. Now, the guns don't even have to work, but they cannot be loaded. They do not want any loaded weapons during this gun extravaganza, which is taking place. They said, if you are a legit gun owner and you don't have a need for that weapon, turn it in. Let us buy it from you. People are buying guns. They're not getting rid of guns. More people are getting armed than disarming, at least from where I sit. Now, they continue by saying the gun buyback program will be completely anonymous with no questions asked. Police will be giving out cash and the city does not have a cap on how much it can spend. Oh, isn't that ironic? When it comes something that the city wants to do, city has no problem spending the money. So I don't have a problem with this happening. I just don't think that it's going to do anything. How can we even measure the success rate? If the violence goes down, then they're going to say that this was a success. If violence curbs slightly. Anyway, I'm not dumping on this too hard. You can do it. That's what they're going to do it anyway. I just think that this money could be better spent. Now, gun buyback, the info line. You have questions about your gun, 410-637-8880, weekdays 9 to 5. You can do that. So we put this question out there for listeners and viewers to let us know their thoughts about Baltimore's gun buyback program. You have to be a resident. You have to be a resident of Baltimore. So I wanted to know, very simple question. Do gun buyback programs really reduce violence? All right. So Gibbs says, no, it does not. She says, it just gives crooked cops more guns to put back on the streets. These guns are coming from somewhere. Right? Dawania says, nope. DJ Big Kerm says, these streets are flooded with too many guns. Let's say 200 guns was turned in. Most of them are stolen from someone's house. The dope dealer damn sure ain't turning in their guns. Will it reduce violence? No. But it might save someone's life or keep them away from little kids. And that right there reduces violence. So DJ Big Kern brought up a good point. It will potentially keep that gun out of the hands of a child. But we don't know. He also brought up another good point. These guns could just be broke guns that they was not really using anyway. Carlos says that it worked in Australia. Well, maybe it did. Maybe it did. Yeah, maybe it did. So, you know, I got mixed feelings about this, but it's going to take place nonetheless. I think we need to check this out one of these days. So, you know, we're gonna report on this. I'm not done with this topic. We're gonna report on this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at The Don McKay Show, at Radio on Fire. Of course, become a VIP member, radioonfire.com. You will get exclusive shows and premium content exclusive for Radio on Fire VIP members and access to our shows ad-free. radioonfire.com, $4.99 a month. You can do that. So I will be back tomorrow, guys. Stay tuned. Baltimore Music Awards is coming up this Sunday. Cast your votes right now for the 8th annual Baltimore Music Awards.
The Baltimore Music Awards is something that's thrown every year to acknowledge you. Yes, you out there for your talents and your efforts and your achievements that you do.
You decide the winners in this 2018 competition.
Every year when it comes to music, entertainment, radio personality, model, or from any of that perspective, you know, we're here to celebrate you. And, you know, it's funny because when this first started 8 years ago, you know, a lot of people thought that it couldn't happen.
The 8th annual Baltimore Music Awards.
We need to acknowledge our people out there, you know, but in our own community, it was something needed.
Watch the results show Sunday, December the 16th at 12 noon via radioonfire.com or baltimoremusicawards.com. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Vistaprint. Create powerful promotions that are easy to design and hard to miss. With Vistaprint, it's easy to customize your business cards, marketing material, corporate gifts, calendars, stationery, and more with confidence, or get real-time design help. Visit radioonfire.com/Vistaprint to get $20 off any order of $40 or more. If you have a message to get out, you want it to be affordable, but you want it to look professional. Visit radioonfire.com/Vistaprint for $20 off today.